have it all. I can have it all.
Do you want to learn to be more deliberate in what you create and bring into your life and create more of what you want and less of what you don't? Well, that's what this Quantum Success Show is all about. You're here to be inspired and informed. Hi, this is Christy Whitman, and today I'm going to show you the first step in being deliberate in creating a future that you desire. And that's learning about the law of deliberate creation. Many people I've helped connect with the awesome future that they want realize how easy it is and how much better they felt about their life when they did it. You know, Evelyn, within minutes of working with the principles I am going to teach you today in this show, and that I expand upon in my Deliberately Design Your Awesome Future webinar, she got such crystal clear clarity. She was able to make a decision with that information that she received, and it completely changed the course for her life. Nada, another client, was able to focus and connect with the future self that had her husband out of surgery and back home healthy, and it happened. Julie was able to connect with a future self that was a stay-at-home mom while running and coaching business, when working less hours, making more money, and she's now living that vision that she created years ago. Most people allow fear or anxiety to control their lives. And one of the biggest fears and reasons anxiety is present is really the fear of the unknown. We are scared of what our future holds. And we typically think the worst case scenarios that can happen for us. This leaves us feeling anxious and afraid and insecure about ourselves and our future. We could feel afraid that we won't have the money to take care of what we need or to pay our bills. We could feel insecure that if we got married and had children, that we could end up as a single parent and that our relationship would eventually end. We could feel anxious that what we want in our lives will turn out the opposite, or that we can't actually have what we want. So we're told to just be in the now, and where that's a really great place to be and where most of our power lies, it's virtually impossible to stay in the now when we're always moving towards the future. And if that future that we see or expect is not one that feels good to us, we feel anxious and fearful in our now, which takes us further away from being present and peaceful in our now. Our brains are designed to cycle between our past, our present, and our future, and it does it all day, every day. When you're thinking of and feeling that your future doesn't feel good to you, and as the artist Tim Book 3 from the 80s sang, "The future's so bright, you gotta wear shades," right? You then feel happy and calm and joyful in your now. I had mentioned Evelyn before, and she'd always had an anxiety problem. And when I connected her to her future self, where she had enough money, she had the healthy and fit body she desired, where she had the career that gave her so much purpose and passion, where she had her marriage and her family life in a really connected and loving place, all of that anxiety that she was experiencing for most of her adult life went away. And if it does come back, which is rare these days, she knows, because she's not connected to her ideal, awesome future, but to a future that does not give her what she wants. She is unsure of what the future holds, so she feels anxious in her now. And she now has the tools that I'm going to teach you during this time together to shift that perspective immediately, and then she instantly feels better. So during this training today, during this show, and what I teach in my Deliberately Design Your Awesome Future webinar is 3-step process to get you into a beautiful and secure relationship with that future self that has everything that you want. This step-by-step formula is imagine, connect, and expect. Have you done your vision boards and you still don't have what you want? Most of us have heard about visualization, right? It's just not enough. It's important. But just visualizing what you want is only the first step. It's just the beginning. So that brings me to the first thing, learning and applying the law of deliberate creation so that you can learn to be more deliberate in what you create and bring into your life more of what you want and less of what you don't. You see, everything is energy. Whether it's been manifested energy, manifested already, so the chair that you're sitting in or the video camera that's filming me right now, the piece of paper that you have in front of you, the pen that you're holding, the TV or the computer that you're watching, the cell phone that we use, these are all manifested things, but they're still energy. And if you look between where you are sitting in the space between you and the wall, there's all that space in between, which is unmanifested energy. And if you think about going outside and the space between you and the cosmos, all that unlimited pure potentiality that exists, all that is energy too. So we are energy, and we are an energy generator. We have our signal tower going out to the universe, and we're always giving off a signal through our beliefs, through our thoughts, through our emotions, by what we say, what we do. Everything that moves out of us is energy, and that energy carries a vibration. That vibration goes out into the universe, and it responded to the law of attraction. It's working all the time for every person, whether we believe it or not, and whether we're even aware of it or not. It's how our universe works. It's universal, and it's law. So if your life is not working the way you want it, and you don't have the things that you want in your life, it doesn't mean something's wrong with you. If you believe that, or you tell yourself that, please excavate that from your belief system immediately, because that's only going to be coming from a place of lack, and you're not going to be able to create what you do want. Just even holding that belief that something's wrong with you, or that the universal law of attraction doesn't work for you particularly, is also a false belief. When you find that the law of attraction is not working for you, when you're trying to create what you want, it just means there's more work to be done. There's more to learn. And you may need more information. So we're sending out signals all the time. So it makes sense to deliberately be the energy generator. And you have control over what you choose. It's only control we have. It's always about choicefulness. You get to choose deliberately what you want to experience in your outer reality by what you send out in your inner reality, what you vibrate out into the universe. So really think of yourself as everything is coming out of you is energy. It's a vibration, it's a frequency, and everything is resonating with that thing that you're sending out. The thoughts that you're sending out about yourself, about others, and about the universe. It all has a resonance. And the law of attraction resonates with that vibration and gives you more of the same. The law of deliberate creation states that I get to be the one that chooses. So instead of being upset about something that happened in my past, instead of saying, well, I don't have enough money and being in that space of lack, instead of saying I'm lonely because I don't have a partner, whatever it is, you get to deliberately choose the energy that you're vibrating out into the universe. So how do you do that? I have an entire free webinar to help you take this to the next level and learn this, to take this information deeper and to learn all the steps to deliberately design your awesome future. And it's a step-by-step process. Click the link below and join my free webinar. It's called Deliberately Design Your Awesome Future webinar, where you're going to learn several things. First, how to connect with a future self that already exists so that you can choose the future you want to experience and move towards that future with joy and peace in your now. You're also going to learn the 3 different aspects of connecting with your future self so that you can easily manifest what you want in all aspects of your life. And finally, as quantum physics states, all time is simultaneous. So that means our past, our present, and our future all exist right now at the same time. During this webinar, we're going to talk about how to choose that future, feel that what you are living is what you want, so that you can then live into that reality as it already exists. So you're going to learn 3 most important steps at the end of the training and hear different case studies of people just like you that use this information and created their awesome future selves. So click the link below to join this free 70-minute content-rich webinar today. And please leave me a comment and let me know what you're taking away from this show today. Remember, the universe is friendly and is always supporting you in what you're asking for. And you ask by the vibration that you give out. Have a great week. Thanks for watching, and here is a related video to watch right now. Also, check out my free webinars on creating whatever you want in your life using the universal laws that I explain in each webinar. So share your thoughts by leaving a comment and continue the conversation at ChristyWhitman.com.